So welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we have the new Community Crunch 371, which is going to tell us all about the Gigantoraptor, the brand new creature which is coming to ARK Survival Ascended when Ragnarok releases in Q1 2024. Sounds really cool, so we're going to be reading through it. We have the new dossier as well, so if you guys do get all the information you need to know, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get in with today's news. So welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. Meet the Queen of Helicopter Parenting. She's the mother hen of the prehistoric world, fiercely protecting her little ones with love that's larger than life. We can't wait to share the community creature vote winner Gigantoraptor roaming the vast expanse of Ragnarok. Speaking of new creatures, there are still a few days left to submit your vote for the next addition to Aberration, which is obviously going to be ending. I'm sure they'll have information on the actual official end date. But anyway, so introducing everyone's favorite nimble nurturer, the noble Gigantoraptor. Now, this looks really cool. I really like this dossier as well. We'll be reading through the dossier, in the actual text below. I like the look of it. Look at the size of it. It's massive. So if you compare it to, that's a trike, and then you look at the size of the Gigantoraptor, it is massive. I knew it was going to be big by the name, and obviously what I've seen, I watched a few, those BBC videos on the Gigantoraptor, like the walking with dinosaur type things, but that is massive. I'm really looking forward to that, so shall we read about it? So, it's obviously an omnivore in the wild, so unless you're planning to raid its nest, you shouldn't let this creature's imposing size worry you. Gigantoraptor may be fiercely protective of its brood, but it's much more of a caregiver than a fighter. Don't get me wrong, this theropod will use sharp claws and surprising speed to defend its young when threatened. The Gigantoraptor has a soft heart for the young ones. It'll even take in the orphan babies of rivaled species. That is so... that is really cool. So you could literally... The Gigantoraptor would literally be the mother of ARK, that is, or a Giga. Imagine the Giga growing up and its mother is the Gigantoraptor. And then domesticated. So now for the bad news. To my knowledge, no one has been able to figure out how to tame an adult Gigantoraptor. Its unique disposition seems resistant to behavioral conditioning. However, survivors bolder than me were able to sneak into nests to win the trust of their young and they claim that the reward is well worth the risk. Once matured to adulthood, your tamed Gigantoraptor will happily look after any of your tribe's young creatures, nurturing them and teaching them how to fight. It can even use its call to help you find orphaned baby animals out in the wild. If you bring those orphans home, then your Gigantoraptor will happily add them to its brood. Gigantoraptor forms an inseparable bond with its young charges. Bring them into a fight together and they will defend each other and your tribe far more effectively than when apart. This thing sounds crazy. I'm so excited for it. We've got the Fazula Sutures in December with Scorched Earth. And then we've got the Gigantoraptor in Q1 2024 with Ragnarok. So we have got already some insanely cool things coming to the game. And then we've got the Aberration one going to be announced, which I'm guessing we're going to see here. So the competition is reaching its boiling point as we near the end of the community creature vote. Soon we'll know which entry will emerge victorious. You still have the weekend to vote for which creature will be added to Aberration for ARK Survival Ascended. The second round of voting ends on July 24th at 4 PM Pacific. The winner will be announced on the Community Crunch Friday the 28th, 2023. So you obviously, for the guidelines, you have to rank the creatures in order of most preferred to least preferred. The vote is limited to one submission per person. Duplicate entries will be discarded. So below, these are the candidates in the final 10. So you've got the Shunosaurus, the Motorbite, the something which is in like the family of the Trilobite, but it's meant to be huge. The Coolosuchus, the Octopus, which is meant to be like defending the Reapers, like being like a guard for Reapers. The Pteropodon, which is like the Nightcrawler. This is this. I'll come back to that one. Which one is that? The Chasmosaurus. Anyway, and then I think that one is the... Yeah, so this one is the flightless owl. The YQ, I think that's pronounced, and then the giant fluffy Trankbola spider. So yeah, some really cool things. You can get an overview of all the finalists there, and you could submit your vote on the website. I've done my vote already, and I know which one I want, but at the same time, again, as I really like all of them. So this is what I love about this vote. If the one that I vote first doesn't win, I'm never like too bothered, because I really want to try all these different creatures out. So it's a win-win. So then until Monday the 24th of July, there is an Evo event live ×2 on official servers, 4.5 on small tribes, 5 on Ark'Pocalypse, and 5 on Conquest. And then the community corner. So they say, don't miss out on the challenges and laughter going on in the Desafio Ark event, which I haven't been watching it, but apparently it's doing really, really well. And that's a pretty cool like logo for it too. But I'm not logo, but you know what I mean, logo and thumbnail, but that's pretty cool. And then there is clips and videos of the week, Ark in a nutshell. I actually might watch this video. I saw it pop up the other day. Mr. Miola has doing his modded Ark, and then we have the fan art, which is Queen of Heaven on a Sky Giga by Wolf Tech. Big fan of Wolf Tech's artwork. Got a really, really cool design here too. And then we have the basis fence with some shadow mains. Look at that. That's a really cool drawing. A RG. That's nice. A Noglin. We always love a Noglin. And yeah, some really, really cool fan art. And then we have these screenshots of the week. And shush, you'll wake them, of a sleeping T-Rex. Oh yeah, and also look at that T-Rex. That must have taken a long time. Enjoy your weekend, Studio Wildcard. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the release of the Gigantoraptor. I am so hyped for the Ascended launch now. I just hope there's no delays. I've got so many different things I'm starting. I'm starting a series on the island, which is the first time I've done a series on the island since I was 16 years old. I'm now 24. So I'm really looking forward to that. You know, I'm going to be checking out so many mods, teaching you guys how to use mods. It's going to be tutorials. It's going to be everything all on my channel. And I can't wait for it, guys. I just hope that all goes to plan and day one launch isn't too buggy. Anyway, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very soon.